It used to be a time in my life when I felt lost. I always used to ask Spirit, what is my talent? What am I good at? Spirit showed me three things: music videos, and writing. When I first started my journey, I was an angry person. And part of that reason was because I just didn't know how to handle my emotions. I had my first anxiety attack when I was like 21, 22. After that, I went through this transition of discovering myself. And going through that, I discovered my connection to the divine through writing. Every day I would get up and write to Spirit. And as each time passed, I started noticing that I was changing. I remember the first time I interacted with my spirit team was through writing. I would be writing out my pain, writing out my goals, and every time I sat down to write, I would always see lights flashing out the corner of my eye. During that time, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really know what the fuck was going on. You know, when you first start your spirituality shit, it be a whole lot of shit going on. You don't really just know what's going on until you really become self-aware. A lot of people think spirituality is a gimmick or some make-believe stuff. But I'm gonna be honest, and this is just my personal opinion, but I feel like you wouldn't relate unless you really go through a spiritual awakening, unless you really go through the shit that you have to go through to get to a better place, to get to a better version of yourself. So during the times in my life when shit felt like it was chaotic, like it was a lot of strife going on, writing became that escape for me. I didn't really have a lot of people I could talk to, and the people that I did talk to, I always felt like they didn't relate to me. So writing became that space, writing became that friend that I would talk to. It became that thing that Spirit just let me know early. This is gonna take you far. Writing is where the dream began for me. And to be honest, it was the thing that saved me. It saved me from my own mind, and it saved me from my own destruction. I strongly believe that it was a dream that Spirit had already written out for me. But I feel like I'm just now coming into my power and realizing what my life is turning out to be. Every night I get into meditation and I keep seeing the same visions over and over again. I can see myself on stage speaking. I can see myself getting awards. I can see myself being in a better place than I used to be in. And I kept hearing Spirit say, I wouldn't have given you this vision if this vision was impossible for you to achieve. Believe that you are not put here to suffer. You're put here to achieve it all. You're put here to have it all. Once you get over that false belief of, I'm not worthy to have it all, you'll start to see your path more clearly. Spirit got a plan for all of us, but we got to be the ones to say, this is what I want to go for. And then you have to trust that the path is made for you. It's carved out just for you. This is the path that I have taken. This is the path for me. And if I hadn't discovered writing and discovered spirituality and just different practices, I wouldn't have gotten here. So keep your head up, keep your dream alive, and believe that everything is going to turn out better than you ever imagined.